Hi everyone and welcome to today's video in this further math series on describing the centre and spread of symmetric distributions. Yes, so much excitement in one video, it's almost hard to know where to start. But we're going to start here by telling you, well, what on earth is this video about? This is part of the core data series of the Further Maths course over here in Victoria, Australia. If you are watching this throughout the world, then you're probably thinking, the Further Maths course sounds really complicated. It actually isn't. It's an awesome course. And pretty much every course throughout the world has some sort of statistical element. So watching this one will tell you not only what the mean is, but about the standard deviation and how that applies in future videos to something called the normal distribution, the 95 and 99.7 or 68, 95, 99.7 rule, and z-scores and whatever else. But we're going to start relatively simple. Now, by the end of this video, as I say up here, we will be able to calculate the mean, use the formula to calculate the mean, know what standard deviation is, find the formula for standard deviation, and move on to sort of far more exciting things. Now, if you are new to my channel, hi guys, I'm Darren, otherwise known as the Maths Guru, and it's really good to see you. If you're an old hand at this, you know what's coming. Yes, if you are new, over there is a red arrow, and actually the thing that keeps me going are subscribers, and I would be deeply grateful if you could subscribe to my YouTube channel. It just lets me know that actually you're watching, and it's greatly appreciated. It's literally just me in a room trying to do a pretty big job here of recording all these videos. If you can, also shout out to your friends and let me know. Let them know that I'm here, also greatly appreciated. Now, in previous videos, and there are a number of videos of this series, we've looked at the mean, the median, the mode, and the range. And we've sort of said, well, some of those are measures of centre, some of those are measures of spread. And we're not talking about Vegemite spread here or Marmite. We've looked at the range and said, well, the outliers for the range tend to cause issues. And we came up with this other measure of spread called the interquartile range. And towards the end of this video, we're going to look at something else called the standard deviation, and that's really important in this video. But before we go further, let's go back. And recently, just before Christmas, I took 140 Year 7 students to the cinema to see The Grinch, the cartoon version, and actually it was pretty good. Barring the boys in Year 7 who thought it'd be funny that every time there was a humorous part of the film to overly exaggerate laughing. No, really not funny, sort of spoiled the film, but one day going to watch it again on my own with some popcorn and some Pepsi and life will be good. What's that got to do with the price of fish? Nothing. Now obviously The Grinch was known to be mean. And luckily there is no measure of meanness. There's not a scale out there for meanness. But in mathematics we do have something called the mean, otherwise known as the average. And it's the average value for a set of data. Now looking at the formula that I've written here, to be perfectly honest with you, there are all sorts of variations of this formula. But I think this is the one I like the best. The mean is given by the sum of the data values. And a lot of people are going to go, what does it mean by sum? Just add them all together. Divided by the total number of data values. So add them all together, divide by how many there are. Now we've done that since about year 8. By the time you're doing this course, you're in year 12. We've diligently done that, but how many of you have ever asked what the mean is? Why do we do it? What is the point of mathematics? Now, okay, I know, we all ask what the point of mathematics is. Don't be mean. Don't be mean, see what I did? No, anyway. We asked the last question, but to this day, I still haven't found a way of explaining what the mean is, other than to say it is some average value. It's a mathematically statistical way of finding sort of the middle value. Sorry, can't be any more help from that. If you do know, leave me a comment in the comments below, or leave me a message in the comments below and let me know. And we know that to find the mean, what did we do? We did the mean is equal to 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus 10 divided by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. When I add those all together, I get 10, 16, 21, 25, 30 divided by 6, which is then 5. So we get this average value, this mathematical average value that says the average value is in fact 5. But then we get to the point of, well, let's just work out what the median is as well. And what is the median? Well, that's the middle number. So cross one off the end and 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 find out that halfway between is 4.5. Now, obviously, they're not the same. So which mean or which average of centre are we going to use? Do we use the mean or do we use the median? That's coming up, I promise you, but it's a good question to ask. Now, Barry, we love Barry because he's sitting in that office trying to make maths even more complicated. And he's done it again. He's come up and he's gone, do you know what? I'm going to confuse everybody in the whole mathematics community because I'm going to come up with a formula for the mean that's going to throw everybody. And lo and behold, that's what he's done. He said x bar is equal to this funny e symbol, e, x all over n. And literally all it is just another way of writing long words as simply as we possibly can. So the first thing is, this x bar here, as I've said, with those arrows, means nothing more than mean. So when you see an x with a bar on top of it, it wants you to find the average. Now don't press stop, not just yet, guys. This is a preview video and you've reached almost the end of it, but it does continue over on mathsguru.com. Mathsguru.com, yep, that's my custom website. Bits of it you can see around me at the moment. That has been designed to allow the videos to be easier searched than they are on YouTube. So you can search by chapter, by textbook. Each video has downloadable notes for you, so you can put them in your summary book or your exercise book. There are exam questions, and there is more and more content and more stuff coming as time allows. So head on over there. It's absolutely free to sign up, and I'm doing everything I can to make sure that you guys enjoy maths and actually take out the mystery of maths. It is not as hard as you think. It is all smoke and mirrors. Okay, thanks very much. Take care, guys. I look forward to seeing you in another video. Stay safe.